have my stands memorized.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to another episode of the Victor and the Giant Fox Music Review Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm here with my co-hosts, the titular Victor.
What's up, man?
Non-titular Mike.
What's up, guys? What's up,
And I'm the Giant Fox. And today we are looking at Norma Jean's most recent release, Deathrattle Sing for Me. Let's hit that intro. Well, it's been, we took a little hiatus, skipped a couple weeks because we needed it. We actually took that time to think up some more, some new directions for the podcast and maybe even starting another podcast.
Yeah.
More on that to come. But until then, Mike, you missed the last couple episodes, man. How you doing?
I did, man. I'm doing good. Doing a lot better.
Yeah?
I was
Nice.
sick there for a minute,
Yeah.
but you know, we back.
Nice.
We in
man.
the saddle
Good to see you, bro.
again. That's right. Thanks, man.
Heck yeah, man.
Good to see you, man.
Victor, how you doing, man?
Good, dude. I was deadlifting and I broke a new PR and my balloon knot held.
What?
I
What
said
is that?
my
What?
balloon knot
Let me break that down for
held.
you. Just
It
kidding.
held.
All right, Mike, break it down.
I think what he's talking about is
Tell him what I said, man.
Man, that balloon knot, man. that
Tell him what I said about my balloon
that
knot.
balloon knot, man. It held strong. You know, he was down. He was going down when
Yep.
he was picking it up. It didn't pop.
Some people's balloon knots pop
Yeah,
wide open.
and it didn't pop, man. He got it together.
I
It
held
held.
that balloon knot tight all
Yeah.
the way through
Yep.
It's
for
impressive.
3.
Yeah.
Let's go on with our breakdown of Norma Jean's newest release, Deathrattle Sing for Me. All right, so let's get started here. No more chitter chatter. Let's get right into it. Track 1, 1994.
Yeah.
I was 4 years old at the time.
Wow, bro. Yeah.
I was
think-
5, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you guys are
It was
pretty much there too.
Were you 5?
5, yeah.
You're what?
89, baby.
Dang, man. I didn't know he was the same age. Wait, what?
89, dude.
I thought you were older than me.
Wait, what?
I don't know what's happening here.
I don't know.
I told him what year I was born. He didn't believe me. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
What you think?
I thought
So
he
then
was
I
older
said
than
it
me.
louder.
Thought he was older than me, man.
I mean, he's by a little bit, right?
Yeah, but I thought
Probably like
I
a
thought you were
few
like a
months.
year older than me, bro. Like literally since we met, I thought you were like a year older than me.
All right,
That's,
keep
Hey, I
having,
forget too,
Man,
man.
keep having
that's
this dumb
crazy.
conversation. I'm gonna fix this color.
dude. Whoa.
Make me
Taz.
white, baby. I need that credit score.
Nah, man, they stopped giving it out.
You,
Free.
dude, he wants that
Dang,
privilege,
I gotta
man.
Earn
Believe
it.
it or
Shoot.
not, it
Earn
wasn't
his-
BLM that did it. It was it was the Me Too movement that killed that
Yeah.
for us.
It was all those poor women.
All right, I'm gonna switch back to me now. All
All
right,
Please keep that in. Please keep all of
I
that.
don't know. We'll see.
We'll see, man. He's gonna listen to it.
All right.
Let your wife listen, then let her decide.
Yeah, yeah, because she listens to this podcast all the time. She loves it. I don't talk enough at home, so she likes
Hey.
listening to me when I'm not around too. It's not like I gave her 3 kids that talk as much or more than I do. Yeah.
Jeez.
You know what? I'm going to start from the top again
Why, man?
because I don't remember where I was at.
You said 1994 and then
Yeah.
you lost it.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
you're
so
the
no,
first
that's a good
song.
idea.
Okay.
1994, track 1. I was 4
How
years
old are you?
old, as we just discussed.
Oh, yeah,
Victor, you were how old?
5.
Mike, how much does that surprise
I was
you?
5, man. It surprised me a lot.
Yeah. All right.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Mike thought I was way older than him.
I thought it
Apparently.
was like 2 years older than me,
That's-
at least.
Well, I know I am the youngest one here still. I thought this was a great album opener, actually.
Really?
I was not in the sense that I loved this track, but I thought it was a great way to kick off an album. I
yeah.
thought they used it well.
I enjoyed it too. I thought that I liked it because of the chaos and all that stuff. but I just didn't like the theme of I'm from this time and I am of this generation.
Right. Yeah.
I thought that cheapened it, but it didn't ruin it for me.
Yeah. That might be something that appeals more to like Gen Z because like the 90s were like a thing to them.
Yeah.
Whereas to us, it's just like that crappy decade we lived through. You know?
Yeah.
Not like crappy like it was tough, crappy like it was pretty uninteresting. You know?
We had Saved by the Bell. That was it.
Yeah, it started in the 80s though.
It did. Yeah. This song was like, I don't know. Yeah, I liked it. It was all right. It was an all right intro, I thought. I liked the kind of garage bandiness of it.
Yeah.
Kind of threw me back to like when we were starting. So
Right.
it was cool.
Yeah. No, this whole album definitely had that nostalgia for me. Like that early 2000s vibe, or just, you know, whatever, the 2000s vibe. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe that's why I liked it so much, because a lot of bands, you know, did tracks like this to open their albums back then. Norma Jean, they were an influence on bands back then. They definitely are now.
Yeah.
But yeah. So next song, Call for the Blood. Creepy yet like driving at the same time. Wasn't one of my favorite tracks on the album, but wasn't bad. You could definitely see their like the hardcore side of their roots coming through. Spearmint Revolt. I mostly like this song because of the name, but it's still cool. Melodic yet brutal chorus. I did enjoy that quite a bit. Nice heavy groove. That smashing breakdown that like just kind of kept getting heavier. That like decaying tempo and tone.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed that.
The chorus was sick too. I really like that.
Yeah.
For
this
sure.
was definitely one of my favorite songs on the album.
Memorial Horde had definitely had the like Haste the Day Dreamer vibes to me.
Okay.
Pretty haunting, you know. It was, and then just out of nowhere, there's like a trumpet.
Yeah,
it fit.
Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah.
But I just wasn't expecting a trumpet, so I liked it. Aria Obscura, brutal and chaotic. I don't have a ton to say about that one. It was a decent track. Didn't put me off of the album. Didn't draw me in much. But
yeah, I feel like there was a few album or songs in this album that were kind of like I don't know. They didn't really catch my interest because of the chaos, you know. And this band, The Chariot, there's a couple of other bands that's what they're known for,
right?
You know.
Well, one or two of the guys left Norma Jean
and started The Chariot.
The Chariot.
So yeah, I mean, there's a few songs in here that are like that for me. But yeah, there's a few that are really cool that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
So I'm a little half and half on this album.
Nice. Well, that takes us to any percentage. Half and half works just as well.
That's right.
6-track, any percentage. That's how it reads anyway. I don't. The lyrics, you know, have anything, any whatever, you know, different stuff in it, but any percentage. So that's what I'm calling it.
Nice.
Heavy, chaotic, sludgy. Pretty par for the course on this album. It's you know, it's what you would expect as a middle of the album track for this one. Paralela, I guess.
Paralela.
What do you call it? I don't know.
Paralela.
Paralela.
How else would you read that? Paralela?
Parallela.
Man, it works every time. Just that little, you know.
That Get that ye in there.
Yeah.
More haunting and melodic. Again, it didn't grab me that much, but it was still pretty decent. It didn't. I wasn't upset by it. Wave. That's actually, this is one of the songs I liked the most on the album. Heavy, melodic, chuggy, but the big outro, I liked that. Probably should have written more notes down for it, to be honest, if I'm going to say it's one of my favorites, but I don't know. It was a solid track for me.
Was it wavy?
Yeah. It was
wave.
No, wave. There we go.
Yeah. It was good. It was a good song, man.
Yeah.
I liked it. I like it's funny because a lot of the songs blend together for me.
Right.
You know, in this album.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just
Well, I mean, it's hard to because I was trying to write stuff for these songs too, and it was difficult because there wasn't a lot to really distinguish song from song.
Right.
It's like, oh, I already wrote that for those 3 other songs.
Yeah.
It's not a it's not a bad thing.
yeah.
It's just it's just this band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Literally, it's just this band. Like that is who Norma Jean is.
Yeah.
Like you're either gonna get some super off the wall, like chaotic, almost
experimental.
yeah. Almost proggy type thing. Like Mastodon meets Project 86 meets some metalcore album,
Yeah.
band.
Project 86. That's a poll.
You know, there's a little Project 86 in here. I noticed, and I was wondering if because this is like the second album I've heard of them. I haven't really listened to Norma Jean much, but I mean, if their old stuff is anything like this, which it seems like it would be,
yeah.
just more of Norma Jean, then Project 86 kind of really hits me when I listen to this.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
In a good way.
Yeah. I would say in a good way.
Okay.
They're good stuff. Project
Yeah.
86 is good stuff, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Speaking of Project 86, they actually have their last album coming out. I don't
That's
think
right.
it's released yet. It was supposed to come out at the end of last year.
Jeez, they've
And
been
then
around.
at the end of the summer.
They've been around, man.
Yeah, they have. And still hasn't come out yet. But I know I've seen, especially on Instagram, I've seen them like pushing a lot of, because I mean, Kickstarter, they did a Kickstarter, and I think they made and exceeded a lot of their goals. So I think they're just doing more and more stuff. But but we will cover it once that comes out.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know. I'm looking at my phone already. And then number 9, A Killing Word. I did like it more of that good like hardcore melody where it's screamed vocals, but it's still melodic.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked
well.
it. Sweet bass breakdown.
Dude.
That's what hooked it for me.
Yeah. They had some good instrumentation on this one.
Yeah.
And like the songs that are more metalcore for me really shine with their instrumentation.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, the quality, even though they go for like the garage band kind of what was the old pedals that you used to use, like just grungy old pedal.
Grunge,
it feels like just an old grungy pedal that they used for a lot of the sound. But it shines through, and it, like the production is great. Music is great. The way they play and everything, it's just awesome. And his scream, dude. His scream is sick.
Yeah, for sure. I was impressed with the production value on this one because of how chaotic it is. Usually it seems like a lot of times the production gets lost, a lot of the instrument clarity. They don't put as much emphasis on that, but this one I thought did a good job on that.
Yeah,
for the most part.
For sure.
Number 10, Penny Margs, which I can only imagine means penny margaritas, like cheap margaritas. Okay. I don't know. I may have phoned it in a little bit in the research department on this one. I have a 4-month-old at home, so I'm using that as my excuse for a while. But chill yet haunting, melodic, huge dynamic shift halfway through, which I'm a big fan of that. There was kind of, I mean, that's not anything, it's not like out of style now, but back then it seemed like back when we were first listening to these kind of bands, seemed like that was always like the good song on the album.
Yeah.
Just like it started out soft, emotional, and then
comes into like the guy starts like talk screaming, and then it goes into like this crescendo of him just like screaming like crazy. The band's going, I get you, man. Yeah.
What I'm going to dub right now as the Phineas, because they do that.
All right. August Burns Red did it.
That's true.
And on just one song, and the one song where he had cleans back in the day, and it was great, man.
Phineas does it at least once an album. I know that. So sometimes twice.
Yeah.
Sometimes twice per album.
You gotta have it in there, man.
Yeah. And then I guess El-Roi. That's how I read it.
It's El-Roi.
El-Roi?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stick with El-Roi because it's fun.
It's a name of God. It's the name the God who sees me, as in like knows and understands you deeply.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I saw that. And I was like, oh shoot, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so cool.
Now I feel bad for wanting to go with El-Roi.
Yeah, man, you should.
I'm a big Jetsons fan, and apparently he's going to be born, or he's already been born. George Jetson was born this year,
Okay.
according to the
Oh, I see what you're saying.
yeah
Okay.
the Jetsons lore, I guess, the Hanna-Barbera lore.
Nice.
Yeah,
That is random, dude.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, well, I mean,
Apparently he's been born. Like, what?
no, it was like a meme that was going around for a
Oh,
while.
okay.
Yeah. Sorry that you're not up on the news, Victor.
Dude,
Okay.
sorry, bro.
Yeah, man.
It was an instrumental though, or at least not instrumental, but because I think there was technically vocals on there, but
Yeah.
it still had more of that. It was an instrumental track
Mhm.
with some vocalizing, maybe.
This song made me think of BioShock for some reason. Like, just you
Oh.
got the speaker going in the background, someone's talking, but you've zoned out.
Yeah.
You're not listening to it at all.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, some weird speaking and then weird haunting music
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
thing. I don't know why it reminded me of that. It's
So there
just
you have
weird.
it. Mike doesn't listen to God.
Dang.
Track number 12, Sleep Explosion. I'll be honest, this one was hard for me to really
Sounded naughty to me, bro.
after.
Sleep explosion.
Wait, say it again, Victor.
Dang.
Say it again.
Sounded naughty to me, bro.
There we go. Come on, guys. Be
Yeah,
mature.
man.
We're adults. We're serious. This is a real podcast.
Yeah. Kind
Uh,
of did sound naughty though.
yeah, well, yeah. Heavy, chuggy, driving, brutal, very 2000s. I mean,
Yeah.
kind of summed up the bulk of the album for
Yeah,
me.
Yeah,
that's
man.
funny. Yeah, dude, this was another one of my favorite songs on the album. It was good,
Mhm.
man. I liked it. It just had metalcore, kind of hardcore feels to it.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
for sure. And then the final track, number 13, Heartache, probably my favorite one on the album.
Oh yeah.
It took me back to all the albums I listened to back in the 2000s that had those really long outro tracks,
Mm-hmm.
where either it was just one long song
Yeah.
or it was a song and then there was a silence and then another one came in, or just, reprise came in or whatever.
Mhm.
So it was very nostalgic for me.
Yeah,
Also had the closest thing to a guitar solo that I
Yeah.
picked up on in the album.
right.
But it had all the good stuff. It was brutal. It was melodic. It just took me back to the 2000s,
Yeah.
And I thought it was a great way to close out the album. I think they opened it well and they closed it well.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. This one made me think of An Ocean Between Us, that kind of era.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know why it brought me back to that album. There's not really much that was similar to that album, but that song
The time
specifically
frame.
just kind of, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It just kind of encompassed, I feel like, the whole album in a good way.
Mhm.
Like you said, it was a good closer, good way to end it, and makes you kind of want another album.
Yeah.
Want more, man.
It's good.
Well, I mean, that fits with what I was saying of that, because Ocean Between Us had that track where it was like a good song and then it kind of fades out into that piano like melody, or
Mhm.
not medley, I guess, but just that piano outro.
Could
I guess
be.
what you'd
Yeah,
call
yeah,
it, yeah. But yeah. So that's
Mm,
for sure. That
Yeah, man.
reminds me of that.
good stuff.
So Victor, overall, what'd you think of the album?
Overall, man, I was very surprised by this album. Coming into it, this is my first Norma Jean album I've ever heard, and so I didn't know what to expect. I
Dang,
thought it was
okay.
gonna be like super radio friendly,
Oh, okay.
and I was pleasantly surprised. Like this
Mhm.
thing is raw. It's chaotic at times. It's got that prog element that I love.
Mhm.
Look forward to,
Mhm.
and I enjoyed
You
it.
just
man.
shot Mike a wild look, and that was awesome. I don't know.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
man, I give this album, give it a 7, dude.
Nice,
I really
bro.
enjoyed it.
Nice.
My favorite song was Spearmint by a long shot.
Okay.
I guess that's my only thing is like, after a while, they all start sounding, I mean, not in a
Mm.
bad way, but like the riffs and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's all good, but it starts to get blurry. you know?
Yeah.
Muddies
Yeah,
up
yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. for
But I
sure.
definitely enjoyed this album. for
Nice,
sure.
dude.
Nice, man. Nice. 7.
Mhm.
Solid. Mike, what'd you
Solid, man.
think?
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with everything you said, man. It's not what I expected of Norma Jean, but only in the aspect of it being more easy listening.
Okay.
I was expecting more chaos, and I was expecting it more proggy and more stuff like that. Because anytime I've ever heard it, it was the people that were into that music that were listening to it.
Right.
You know? Right. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's Norma Jean. I mean, we saw him live one time, and it was, I didn't understand what was going on. Right. You know, I was like, what?
It was a good show, though.
It was a great show, you know? But, yeah, so.
They did a cover song. Great.
Oh,
that one.
Here?
And no. When we saw them live, and I don't remember what it was. And it was one of those that I didn't realize was even.
We
a
knew
cover
what
song.
It was when they were doing it.
Yeah, we did, and we I don't think they put it out. Maybe they did put it out on an album, but at that point we didn't know that it was. Do you remember what it was?
It might have been a Kill Switch song. To be honest, I don't know.
Oh,
it might have been. That's funny because I remember us both being like, "Dude, what the heck? This is you know." And then we started singing it. That was the only song we understood.
Yeah, for sure.
No, but actually, I gave this album a 7 as well.
Oh my God, gentlemen, we have done it.
What did we do, Titus?
So we
Titus?
What we accomplished.
When did twins activate?
It's Bloodlines. Where they got straight 8s. We have done with Norma Jean with straight 7s. Jackpot!
Oh, yeah!
I also gave them a 7. Edit in on this, Titus. If you can't, that might be out of focus.
That's amazing,
7.
man.
But yeah, same thing, man.
Heck yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised by it. I was not expecting to go into a type of music that I'd never really loved. More on that hardcore side.
And enjoy it?
And enjoy it. Yeah, but it was, like you said, it was, or you both said, I guess. But you said it. Easy listening. It wasn't like tough to get through. Flew right through the album. Yeah, pretty impressed.
It was just technical enough to where it was you could appreciate it, right?
Yeah.
And then the guitars weren't going crazy, and when they did, you were like, "Oh, that's sick." And when the singer was stopped screaming, it was like melodic. It was like, "Oh, that's cool." You know, it was.
Yeah.
They did it so that where the small little melodies and harmonies, they really shine for sure in that backdrop. I like that.
Definitely,
Absolutely.
every little nuance was like highlighted. You know, because you're expecting more of the chaos or more of the, as we would call it, hardcore or screamo.
Right.
Like that element was just kind of going haywire, you know? And then it would break into something really cool, really melodic or really heavy or just like, dude, their breakdowns are heavy, man. I love their breakdowns. So dude. It was good.
They're heavy, but not generic. Like seems like now
that's so good.
Seems like nowadays it's like really cool because people are following like Lorna Shore, where they have like that real like just nasty breakdown, just brutal. But now it's all like now you expect it. You can hear when it's coming because it builds, stops, and then hits.
Yeah,
and it's cool. But I mean, Lorna Shore already did it. Like, and when they did it, I don't love that band. I don't hate them. I don't love them. But they did it.
They did
it. There's a reason everybody loves that.
Yeah, man.
Because they did it.
Yeah.
Now everybody else doing it is just, I don't know. It's unoriginal to me.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike. Finish.
It's like bullet time, dude.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
They did it already.
That's
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
We don't need any more.
Stop doing it, Fast and Furious.
Exactly.
Tell him, Mike. Tell him what you said.
Yeah, we don't need any more of that, man. Stop doing it.
Thanks, man.
Stop.
Now address Vin Diesel specifically.
Vin Diesel?
Tell him to get his family in check. La familia, dog. Hey.
Okay. Well, I'll let Victor take that one.
All right. Nice. All right. With that, let's go on to our next segment. What else have they done?
This is gonna be long, Titus. What else have they done?
Why?
I don't have to be.
He got somewhere to be, man.
It'd be funny to say.
I mean, it's going to be now. I'm gonna take my time. Gonna give mini reviews. Improvise
every
reviews.
song on every album.
Dude,
and what I think of the albums based on the track names.
Yeah. Go into detail.
Dude, they got a lot going on too.
Yeah, they do. Well, let's get into it though.
All right.
So Norma Jean has had, I believe it's 9 studio albums. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 as Norma Jean. We'll get into that too. They had 1 studio album under their previous name, which I'm going to cover in the trivia section. So hold your horses. But their first studio album was Throwing Myself in 2001.
Wow.
They've also had
dude.
2 split EPs, which that was big back then for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I think it was mostly like cheap record labels or bands that weren't signed. It was an easy way to like get their music out there. But they paired up with a band named Travail, which I know nothing about. In 99, it was just a split track, didn't have a name. Then 5 EP. I guess that's how it reads. It's the number 5.
Dang, I don't even have that on
the
here.
letter E, the letter P, just no spaces. In 2000, and then they did the one night split EP with Beloved in 2002.
Dang, man.
And then they went on to under their name Norma Jean to release 9 studio albums. Bless the Martyr and Kiss the Child, which is the one of theirs that I definitely remember, as well as Oh God, the Aftermath, and Redeemer, all released under Solid State. And that was right around the time. Bless the Martyr was 2002. Bless the Martyr and Kiss the Child. Oh God, the Aftermath was 2005. And Redeemer was 2006. And it was right after Redeemer was when we were starting to get our band going and we wanted to be signed to Solid State.
Yep.
Spoiler alert, didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yet.
We just had
dream alive.
we just had a difference of opinion back then.
You know?
They did. We thought we were awesome. They had never heard of us. Then
We
they
were
had
before our time, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
We were, man.
Right? Say it.
We were. Yeah, Titus.
Say it, Titus.
The Anti-Mother, 2008.
Did you call me?
I called you Meridional.
This is the album they were doing when we saw them.
In 2010. Okay. Yeah.
The Anti-Mother, yeah.
Oh, the Anti-Mother.
The Anti-Mother was like their album that just came out. So, yeah.
Yeah. So while I'm reading these, can you look at that album and see if there's any cover songs that you recognize on that one?
Hey, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Man, shut up. Let me do this. Meridional. It's like Meridian AL. I don't know. I feel like I'm saying it wrong and I'm OCD right now.
Meridional.
Okay. It's an O.
Oh.
Meridional.
Onal. Hey, man.
Come on, Titus.
Wrongdoers in 2013.
Okay, you told him to come on.
Right.
2016, they had Polar Similar. 2019, All Hail. And then 2022, Deathrattle Sing For Me.
Man, that's crazy. That's a lot of albums, dude.
It is.
That's crazy.
So good job, Norma Jean.
Yeah.
Their current lineup is
Dang, dude.
Corey Brandon, lead vocalist, who is the longest serving member that is still in the band.
He
but
is 63.
63. No original members in the band. Corey Brandon does lead vocals, additional guitars, and for a couple years he filled in on bass. Grayson Stewart, rhythm guitar, bass for 3 years, and is now doing lead guitar as well.
Man.
Matt Marquez. Man, I love having names I can pronounce. Drums. Clay Crenshaw, lead guitar. He also does lead guitar. That's interesting.
That name sounds really familiar.
And bass. Believe it or not, he is his family is what Crenshaw Boulevard was named after.
Good,
over
man.
there.
Good.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, old Clay.
That good stock, you know?
Mhm.
And then Michael Palmquist, who I believe is the newest member. Looks like, yeah. Joined this year on bass and plays some rhythm guitar as
All
well.
right,
Looks
man.
like, or
Going
third
strong,
guitar,
dude.
whatever
They're
third
going
guitar.
strong, man.
Yeah. So with that, let's go on to our next segment. Super historical, very interesting, completely factual trivia. All right. So the trivia, I was going to look up other stuff. I truly was. But when I heard their name, like before they became Norma Jean, I just figured that nothing else is more interesting than this.
Oh my
Nothing
God,
else
what
to
was
talk
her
about.
name?
What you got, man?
Victor, give me just one random guess. Like, don't even worry about how silly it sounds. Just one off the wall guess.
Oh, jeez.
One
Come on, man.
ridiculous
You can't
guess.
put him on the spot. Look at him,
Really?
man.
Yeah.
Look,
You're next, Mike.
Look at him, man. He's sweating, man.
jeez, I can't even think, dude.
All right, I can't even think. Mike.
Careful what you say, Mike.
Long neck. I
Long
don't know.
neck.
Yeah.
Closer than you might think.
I know long neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get this. Ludicrous.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Ludicrous.
That's
Except,
amazing.
oops. Switched you on accident. Except it's spelled with a dash in it. LUTI-KRISS.
No way,
Yeah.
dude.
Which means
No
that if we had
way.
been paying attention to them more when we saw them live, we could have yelled out "Luda," and
yeah.
it would have been okay. But now we didn't.
Or they would have stopped the show.
Yeah.
Don't go by that name anymore.
Ludicrous.
Yeah,
That's funny,
ludicrous.
dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
Jeez.
yeah.
What
Wow.
would possess you to use that as your name, as your band name, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we had some interesting name ideas, you know. Canyons.
Canyons or cannons?
It was
The
both.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
The Phoenix.
We actually ran with that one.
Yeah.
The
Our
Phoenix,
first
yeah.
show was
That's
the Phoenix.
Get it? Because
Oh.
we're from Phoenix.
Oh, it's so bad.
Because we're from Phoenix.
It was yeah. We don't have to
Yeah. Still, all those are better than ludicrous, though.
Yeah, we didn't call ourselves ludicrous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, in their
DMX.
defense, it was the 90s when they
No,
named
no.
their band that. So they
No,
probably
man,
no.
no.
Defense.
I'm just saying they probably thought it didn't count because it was the 90s.
Yeah.
Just saying. So, anyways,
That's cool.
with that, let's go on to our next segment. Giant Fox Takes.
Ooh.
As our viewers may know at this point, Victor, you and I are married, happily married, not to each other, but to beautiful women who we
Yeah.
don't deserve.
Oh, yeah.
Mike, you are still searching for that special someone.
Hey man.
So I am going to put you on the spot here, and I'm going to ask you a question
All right.
related to metal.
Let's do this, man.
So there you go.
Related to metal.
Mike,
Yeah, what's up? What do we got?
who's your metal crush?
Who's my
Ooh.
metal crush?
Metal crush. Let's hear it, man. Quick.
Mm.
You don't have time to think about it. Spit it out there.
The
Do
only
it.
girl I can
5,
possibly
4,
think of is
3,
Ginger,
2,
the girl
1.
from Ginger.
It's not her name.
What's her name?
He said Ginger. Come on, man. Tatiana, dog.
I said the
Yeah.
girl from Ginger. All right.
I
didn't
heard
say
Ginger. I didn't hear the
I said
girl from Ginger.
From Ginger.
I heard the girl
But,
Ginger.
I
is what
mean,
heard.
she, you know.
She's from the Ukraine, dude.
Oh yeah, Tatiana.
Yeah, Tatiana, dude.
That's what
Say
it was. Yeah, Tatiana.
Look at the camera.
Tatiana
Tell how you feel, dude.
from Ginger. That's not her
What's up,
name.
girl?
All right. So right
Say
now, we are going to. There's gonna be a slow zoom here in a minute, Titus. I'm telling you that for editing later.
Oh,
Mike, I want you to send a heartfelt message to her, your metal sweetheart.
Tatiana from Ginger. That's not your real name. But- I want you to know ever since I saw Pisces,
Ever since then, girl.
you've been on my list. Something
You at
about
the top of
the
the
way
list,
that you
bro.
scream.
That death growl, huh?
Yeah, it's just like, you know, I don't know what it is, man. It just gets
Cabal.
me It's got,
He wants to make you scream.
it's the cajones, you know, and the scream. It just makes me, it's deeper than my scream. And you know what?
He wants to scream together with you, girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of scares me a little bit. But you know what? That's all right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, all day and all night.
Jeez. Yeah.
Nice, man. Good job, Mike.
Thanks, man.
Don't try to break this tension for him. Let him go, man.
That sleep explosion.
I feel
Good one, man. Good one. That was a good one. All right, with that, we're gonna go out of the. We're gonna get out of here.
with that.
We're gonna close this down.
What,
we're gonna shut it.
Was that your hot take?
Yeah, that was my hot take.
That was just okay.
Yeah, dude.
Listen, it's Giant Fox takes, but you're part of the Giant Fox family.
Oh,
okay.
Man. You know what? I appreciate that.
So that was
man.
your take, and I'm just trying to help you out.
Hey, that's okay, man.
Tatiana from Ukraine. It's a good man. Give him a chance.
Did we give that album a good score? No, I feel bad.
I don't know if
we
you
didn't
did.
give it yeah,
I know Victor and I did.
man. You know what? I would like to apologize. My memory seems to be failing me right now.
Yeah.
I don't think she's down, man. That's okay.
That sounded so insecure, Mike. That was so bad. I don't think she's down, man.
Yeah, have some pride in yourself, man.
Hey, man, there's pride. There's still pride.
Hey, okay,
you know,
all right.
there's still a little pride. Just saying, you know.
So show it a little bit, man. Jeez.
It's right. I just need.
All right. So if you enjoyed what you heard, go ahead. If you're listening to the audio, we'd love it if you would rate, review, whatever you're able to do on whatever platform you're listening to us on. If you're watching us on YouTube and or Rumble, comment, give us a like or a rumble. Mike,
Yo,
what do you want everybody, not just Tatiana, to do?
you gotta tippity tap that like bell, man,
Ooh.
and that subscribe.
Did you call it a like bell?
Yeah, that's what it is on YouTube. It's the bell, little bell.
That's the
notification bell. I'm sorry, man. It's been like a month and a half since I've done this.
Subscription, dog. The
Yeah,
subscription.
tippity tap that subscription.
Just make sure what?
That it ain't up.
All right, I'm going to mute his microphone for the rest of this one. Make sure when you're done tippity tapping it, you end up subscribed, the video ends up liked, and you end up getting notifications for when we post new stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't say it in the intro like I was supposed to, but guys, the camera's on me. You don't have to. Oh, I thought you were doing it too.
I was wiping the tears.
Anyways,
Victor was being sensible. I was still tippity tapping, man. Come on now.
so I was supposed to say it at the beginning of the episode, but what we like to do is we like to look at new albums. We like to review new or recent releases in the heavy music world. Hopefully help you find a new album or a new band, or maybe bring you back to a band that you haven't listened to in a while. Heard of in a while? Listened to in a while.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Both work.
follow us if you like that. If you don't follow us, we'll only put out episodes once a week, so we're not going to annoy you with notifications.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
And with that, I think that's great. Let's probably play the outro.
Yeah, man. Also, her last name is Schmaluk.
Schmaluk.
I don't know how
Your
to
new
say
last
that.
name would be Romero, girl.
Dang,
right.
that's right.
Gonna change that name.
Show her your heart, Mike.
I can't, man. It's in my chest.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Outro.